The God of High School is an anime rife with brilliant ideas. It is your classic tournament like anime, going through stages one by one to reach the very top. And we follow 3 people, with one being of course the mainstay, the one with the weird eyes. Of course, a boy who had a very badass grandpa who of course left him by himself because grandpa turns out to be a hella badass. And the one who wins this final tournament gets one wish granted. Like I said, this anime is absolutely awesome. The fight scenes, the pacing, the connection to the characters, cool ideas like becoming a god's champion and taking their power for your own. And if you happen to be a big fan of certain legends, you are gonna love the way this comes to a close. God of High School is really special, and of course Crunchyroll knocked it out of the park with this, as well as with Tower of God. I'd be hard pressed to find anyone who hasn't heard a little bit about this show, but one thing I did not hear and or know is how well this show is paced. I found this show I binged instantly. Granted, when they're getting into the side characters arcs, the friends arcs, it's a touch slow, but now that I finished it, I look back on it with fond memories, liking those characters a little bit more because I had the time to actually appreciate them. I digress. Who is God of High School for? If you happen to like clean, crisp, martial art, fighting, punching, combat, brilliant. This is the show for you. If you also like power systems and interesting ideas within power systems, this show has you covered as well. Churyuk is what it's called, and it is really cool in terms of ideas. If you also like the power fantasy of a main character becoming stronger, again, this show has it in spades. So if you like power fantasies, if you like martial art combat, if you like characters and friendship, which is actually done in a really charming way, boys that got each other's backs kind of stuff. And lastly, if you're worried about the idea of this tournament being the kind of subheader, they do an amazing job of pacing. I find tournament animes kind of have a little bit of a lag sometimes. This one keeps great pace, and a lot of the characters are incredibly well designed as well. This entire show's style is off the charts. I would highly suggest this show, and I'm sure most of you have watched it. Good news is there's a lot of rumors, like a lot of rumors, and it was also tremendously successful, so we'll most likely get a season 2. Hopefully it's sooner rather than later. I would definitely suggest this anime. I'd be hard pressed to find anyone who hasn't binged it, and if you want to hear me talk ad nauseum about it, there's a 45-minute video where I can't stop rambling, and I also do a little bit better job of selling it to you with a little bit more time. Check it out if you want. Thank you kindly for your time, and goodbye.